Yep.
Yeah.
Also, I've been like, there's been so many people who have like, hey, can you do something here in New York? And I haven't told anybody that I've moved. I'm just like,
Oh,
uh,
it's like,
oh, I don't know if I can make
sorry.
it. Let me check my
Yeah.
calendar.
It's like, oh, the A train's having problems.
Yeah, I won't be able to make it today. Let's try again next week. No.
No. Is your apartment just sitting or someone staying in it? Okay.
A couple of my neighbors have keys and they're checking on it, getting my mail and um
Hi,
making
Jack.
sure that everything's okay. I had a cleaning person come by and she couldn't get in and it looked like somebody was breaking into my apartment. So my neighbor called me. He
Oh
was
no.
like, there's a lady trying to get into your place. What you think about that? I was like, it's okay. It's okay. It's this person. So then he helped her. So I don't know how long we can do that, but we'll see.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Well, like I said, you picked a good winter.
It's so
You,
cold.
you, you,
Um, so wait, here we are again. We're
Yeah.
here. We're doing this.
Yeah. We're here. So, what did you think of all the stuff with Roy?
I was gonna ask you that. Actually, no, you go first. Becca, what do you think?
I mean, Roy, every time I like get on a call with Roy, he's very good at like building people up. Like he's a very positive guy. He always he always makes me feel good about myself. Like makes me believe I could do things that I'm not quite sure if I can do.
He
So
does have
I
that gift.
yeah, like he's I mean, it's not that he's lying, right? Like he identifies people's strengths. He's very good at that. He's very good at both with their like, their job or their intellect, but also in their personality. Like he just identifies what makes people great and unique.
Sparkle, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a great way to put it. Because I did not know what to expect the first time I met him, and he made
Yeah.
me feel the same way. He told me the truth, though. He was like, Celicia, you're not qualified for this job, but here's why I think you're the person. I'm like, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Like, excuse me?
No, but I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, Cedric, I've never done anything like this. I don't know what I'm doing. I know how to like kind of run my own business, but I'm still learning that too. And he really played to my strengths and told me why I can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cedric, what did you think? I
Well,
mean, that's
I
your
think, yeah, it's my thing. It's like, so, it's kind of like a kickoff and like kind of validation of this like strategy in general, I think will work. And,
I think so
just get
too.
three friends together on a little like YouTube podcast channel thing. And, we see where we go. Three friends start a leggings company.
Well, I mean, it's really you. I'm the lackey over here trying to make things run over here. You guys are the founders. You guys are the brains
Yeah.
around it all. Do you think like just being transparent here, like do you think we can use the video that we were on the call with Roy? Can we use some of that footage for our
Yeah.
podcast?
If you want to, grab whatever you can. Like he gives that, we can use anything you want.
So
I
Roy's okay with
love
that.
Yeah, Roy's fine with
That's
that.
what, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds really cool. I have some names that I'm playing around with for the podcast.
Okay.
Oh,
I'd
okay.
love to hear what you guys
Sure.
think. And if you hate all of these, that's okay. Like for
Yeah.
real, like we are really figuring this out as we go. So,
Yeah.
the first one is AI, babies, and building a brand.
Okay.
I don't have a subtitle for that yet. Or Built in Public, the Bezier Startup Podcast.
Okay.
And
Okay.
maybe a subtitle for that could be Built in Public. Oh, AI, marriage, and the Bezier Startup, something like that.
Yeah.
Or Engineering the Perfect Fit, a fashion tech startup building AI powered custom leggings in public.
Mhm.
From Scan to Scale,
Hmm.
AI, marriage, and building Bezier in real time. The subheadings, those could use work, but
Yeah.
really it's AI, babies, and building a brand, Built in Public, the Bezier startup, engineering the perfect fit from scan to scale. Those are just what I'm playing with now.
Okay.
First thoughts. And also, if you like, after we finish talking today, if you go to sleep and you're like, I got it, like you dreamt of it or whatever, and it's something completely different, we can do that too. But first thoughts.
Yeah. I'm trying to think like if you are just some random person and you come across something on your feed, right? Like I think that's one thing that the title has to, or the name,
Mhm.
has to like refer to what we're doing, but it also has to pique curiosity. And I feel like, sorry, wait, the third one, how did you say it? It said engineering the perfect fit?
Yeah. Engineering the perfect fit. Good
Yes,
memory.
I feel like the first and the third, I'd be like, I wonder what that's about. The second one, how does it start? The
Built in
like the
public.
built-in public, but the Bezier startup. I feel like I would see like Bezier startup and like glaze over that and like not be as curious with that one. But I feel like the combination of what is it, babies, I don't
AI,
have the best
babies,
memory.
and building a brand.
Like that combination would make me curious. So I feel like first and
Okay.
third. I like the first and third.
All right.
The best.
Okay. You like that one and engineering the perfect fit?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Cedric, what do you think?
They're not ringing yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you hoping for? Or like what kind of tone are you hoping for?
It's a good question. It's like because the subtitle is what? It's like what goes after the colon.
Yeah.
So there's stuff like if you just go build, but I know like 49ers I think had that as a Netflix show. Do you know anything about that? When I Googled it, that's what came up. Build was one thing.
What?
Yeah, there's a show about like for the season. I'd have to look it up.
The 49ers have a reality show?
I thought they had one. It's like on Netflix or Apple TV or something called like Build.
Wait, are you talking about the Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys?
Maybe it might
Cheerleaders?
have been.
That sounds familiar.
Was that Build?
I don't know what it's called, but there was
No,
definitely a
it was
Dallas
called like
Cowboys.
DCC.
Yeah.
And it's like the cheerleaders like making the team.
No, I don't think it was. I don't think. Yeah, that's just when I looked it up, and I think one of the football teams came up with their own.
When you
show.
looked up what
Build
Just
as a show, yeah, because like I think of like what we're trying to do is similar to like MythBusters, which kind of has like a cool, catchy name. I think that was on I want to say Discovery or Discovery Channel way back when, and yeah, it's kind of like what are we doing here? We're like kind of like struggling with like what is this brand about? How are we reaching people? Like what's the challenge of the week? And yeah, so I mean, it's almost like it's the what is that like an actor, doctor, and engineer walk into a room. But how do you cut that down to or an actor, doctor, and engineer start a company. Or an actor, doctor, and engineer make the perfect leggings, or
I love
something
that.
along those lines. So
Okay.
instead of
So let me ask you this then. For the podcast specific, wait, hold on, let me write that down. Actor, doctor, and an engineer. Okay, for your goals for this show, is it, and it might be one of the things that I list, it could be something that doesn't get listed. Building Bezier brand equity. Do we want to attract future investors? Are we attracting customers, future customers? Are we building AI authority? Or do you want it to be like a standalone media property?
All right. I think it's more our target audience. I think is more customers and awareness, but
Yeah.
it's mostly we're
Yeah.
building trust. That
Mm.
in the world of AI where everything can be like faked, including video, like it's good to know that there are like real people who care about like the outcome.
I love that. We're building trust. You said customers and who?
Like awareness. Like
Yeah, you're
brand
building.
awareness.
Yeah, you want to.
Customers
It's like
and
it's more
awareness.
awareness. I don't think we're looking for. This is not about investors. It's not really building a whole like standalone media company. I can see like in the future, like where something like this goes is like, oh yeah, you can have other companies that and other founders who are kind of like building this, taking this like startup energy and like creating something.
Okay, I'm hearing you. So, between what you and Becca have both said, it kind of sounds like if we're appealing to future customers and wanting to build awareness and wanting to build trust, maybe I personally like the like something along the built in public or building in public or building the brand. I kind of that to me sounds like a reality show, something that I would like as an entrepreneur
Yeah.
myself in other lanes, and you are too, like that would appeal to me. Something along those lines. But then also if we can tie in what it is. So like no, like for people if they were to come across this, no one knows what Bezier is yet.
hmm
But maybe we could also put something like in the
Well,
subheading, like
yeah,
to
because I mean,
really
there's the YouTube channel, which would probably be like the Bezier Leggings or Bezier New York like channel, and then this is like one series that's on the channel.
But what else is on the channel?
Factory. No, you have you have
Becca
like
has a great
spots.
question. What else is on this channel?
Yeah, I have a 30-second spot. Stuff that's just talking about the product. It's like the stuff that people aren't really going to like clue into. But if you want to have like different slides or different like shorts that are just like, oh, we have our smart ass seam.
Wait, yes. Oh wait, wait. That's. I'm so excited. Blah 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 blah. My brain just went. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
That's actually not a bad idea. Like, what if we have our show and then Cedric, you and I, we meet for like actual when we're meeting for specifics of like the technicalities or whatever. I don't
Yeah.
know if you'd be comfortable recording those, but if you did, we can. You usually go
Well,
down some
you
AI dump, and I'm like,
yeah,
okay,
you have there's the stuff that I think like if we come back to funnel, it's like there's this people who want to just check in and see how we're doing every week, hopefully, and then there's also just like stuff about the product, like who is this channel? It's like, oh yeah, it's this company. It's there's like I can't remember the Granite Brothers or there's a company and it's just a couple people who do like granite countertops and other like kitchen counters. And that's kind of like how they built their following. I think they have over a million people. There are over 1 million people like watching these guys at work. It's like just finishing and talking about like all the best things about like granite and like what you have to do to sand and like install countertops, like custom splash
people who are
cards and stuff.
nerding out over counters and stuff.
Yeah, but it's also people who are interested in like, oh, I'm thinking about putting, spending 5 figures on remodeling my kitchen. Like, I wouldn't mind like having these guys talk about like how do I choose the right person? And it's like, okay, and now I can talk more intelligently because I'm, spending hours
Right.
with these guys, fixing up
Right.
kitchens,
Kind of
and
just
so
getting baked into their subconscious.
yeah. So I think that idea of like what's our challenge of the week, and now I think we have an update. Obviously, like you've seen it, the models have come back from, or was it the first pair came back from the factory, and
Woohoo!
yeah,
First updated pair.
yeah, the first updated pair. It's I think I've been referring it on the side as the Gen 2, the second generation. It has the heart butt like yoke seam.
Oh yes, I know. Okay,
yeah.
I was like, oh yeah. Have you tried them on yet, Becca?
We're waiting to get them from the factory, and I have to,
Yeah, we just have a picture so far.
Yeah.
But they look good.
Okay.
The photo looks good.
yeah.
Although the
Okay.
mannequin they use in the Philippines has like no butt. So
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's a
on earth?
Filipino. It's a
What?
Filipino.
It's a Filipino. I'm like, okay,
like literally no butt.
Yeah.
because the mannequins they use in Washington Heights are like, va va
Like,
boom.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, where can I get that butt? Can I purchase that somewhere around here?
I'm
Yeah.
sure you can.
Yeah. Probably in Brazil.
LA.
Hopefully.
I'm sure New York. I'm sure you
Yeah.
can get that service in New York.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to go somewhere I can afford because buying that butt in New York or LA is gonna be
Yeah, New
money.
York, you know,
I'm about to go to
yeah.
Colombia.
Yeah.
Oh, Istanbul
Yeah.
apparently.
Oh yeah, Istanbul's also
Istanbul?
very good.
Yeah, we have
Turkey.
a friend who went there for a nose job.
Mhm.
Did a
Really?
good job. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a full service thing there.
Yeah.
They
See, that's what-
they like put you up in a hotel. They like get you to and from your appointments.
Yeah,
Like
medical tourism.
yeah.
I heard that like going to Turkey to get, I think somebody went to Turkey to get their veneers done. They said
Mhm.
the cost of flying there, getting a hotel for the week, getting the procedure done, and flying back was still cheaper than getting it done in New York
Yeah.
City.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would believe it.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Now I'm about to find a podcast on that. Medical tourism. Where can I
Yeah,
go?
like, yeah.
You know what?
To get-
Honestly, having
The best nose in the
yeah,
world.
but okay, just going back to this like granite countertop thing.
Yeah.
One thing that having a toddler has taught me is like everything is on YouTube. Like there is a niche for everyone. Like the number of people who post
Yeah.
videos of subway, like New York City subway trains coming and going from different stations. Like Zavi was obsessed with that for a while, and like literal videos. That's all it is. No narration, no music. Like it's just different trains coming and going from different stations. And now we're on a grandfather.
No
clock.
music.
No music. No music. No one's talking. It's just videos
Yeah.
from different platforms. I learned all about parts of New York City that I didn't even know existed. Dutch Kills. Dutch Kills is a part of it's Queens. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What's
no.
Dutch?
Oh.
Yeah, Dutch Kills.
Dutch Kills.
What is
an
that?
action-
It's on the G train,
Yeah.
and it's in Queens. It's just north of it goes Long Island City.
Dutch Kills.
City and
Is it a donut shop?
no, it's literally a neighborhood.
No, it's a neighborhood called Dutch Kills. It's a station.
It's a station. It's a neighborhood.
Yeah.
No,
It's
existed.
a neighborhood?
It's a neighborhood. Also, did you know that there are 3 S trains? Not just the one. There's 3.
There are 3 shuttles.
No, I thought it was
Yeah.
just Grand Central to Times Square.
Well,
Yeah, no. There's a shuttle out. There's
In
a shuttle
Staten
out
Island?
in not Staten
Oh, no,
Island.
that-
out at
Far Rockaway.
Far Rockaway.
Yeah.
And then there's one in Brooklyn.
See, okay, so here's the thing, and I know I'm probably going to sound like a snob right now, a Manhattan snob, but if I don't recognize the name of it, it is too far away.
Yeah.
I mean,
If
we
I-
schlepped to Brooklyn last night for my work holiday party, and
It
that
wasn't too bad.
I know it was like 3 stops
It
on
was
the
3
A train.
stops on A. It's closer than Times Square.
We're like,
It's closer than Port Authority.
This is why Becca is my friend, Cedric. She
Yeah.
said we slept to Brooklyn, 3 stops away. I'm like, that's my girl, because I feel this. I'm like, ooh, my friends moved to Brooklyn. You live in another country. I have to get my passport out to come visit you. Even
Yeah.
if it is a shorter commute to the city
Yeah.
than where I live, I'm like, it's too far. It's too far.
yeah.
You got to cross water.
Yep. So there's that YouTube little niche, and then now we're on a grandfather clock thing where people are just putting up videos of like the mechanics of their grandfather clock chiming.
Yeah.
And like a lot of videos exist, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah. And they have like hundreds of thousands of views. And
Yeah.
then,
What?
I mean, it's very soothing. It's
Yes.
very soothing.
Well, that
And
reminds
learn
me
about
of like
the
the
different
fireplace. Like the fire, like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
are they monetized? Because people just be playing the fireplace like they got a fireplace now.
Yeah.
Just put it up on the
Heat
screen.
Wait, what did you say?
Yeah, just put the fireplace up
You
on the
just put- yeah.
screen.
Yes.
Little
Yeah.
ambiance.
Okay, so wait, for us, what is their tone? Like, because we have to pick a theme song. We're eventually gonna land on a title, and a
I
subtitle.
think the tone is a doctor, an actor, and an engineer.
Walk into a
Leggings company.
bar.
Walk into a bar. Walk into a leggings company.
For the song, for the music for our intro, are you thinking like motivational? Like, are we like?
I don't know. I don't
Or are we
know.
thinking
You have to take a look at what.
groovy?
Maybe, but
Are we
I was
thinking
going to say, like, if you look at a lot of
tech?
channels these days, they don't do like full intros anymore.
Well, what if? But we still need like a snippet, even if it was just like, Bezier, hello. And we're
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
New York.
It can be something like less than 5 seconds, but
Yeah.
give me a word so I can play with, like, I'll find, or I can just do it on my own and you can say, I love it, Celicia. Or this is trash. I hate it. Get rid of it.
Yeah.
Definitely something upbeat,
Yeah.
I think.
I was like, my mind went to company, and then I was like, oh, yeah, Sondheim. It's like, but Sondheim's not the right vibe.
You are such a theater kid right now. You say,
Yeah.
should we do Sondheim?
Well, it's better than Schoenberg.
Schwartz.
Yeah, Schwartz. Sure, Schwartz could do it, yeah.
Oh,
Schmigadoon.
that's
Yeah.
right. Oh my gosh. Okay,
Yeah.
wait, let's see here. Let's see if there's anything
Yeah.
else on
So
my
what it turns into is the Edina, which is like Tarzan, which is like people just like swinging into like the unknown.
Speaking of not to go
Oh,
on a
into the
full
unknown is Frozen, so that ties us back because it's still Edina.
I see.
Yeah.
wait,
Little-
Yeah.
I think we might have to pay for that, but that would be so legit because we're going into the unknown.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's my theater
Yeah.
kid brain. Not to do a huge tangent, I just need a quick catch up of the last few shows that you guys have seen because I know you guys see a lot of shows.
Well, we just got tickets today. I'm so excited. I know, like, you think we're like a little obsessed with Operation Mincemeat, which we kind of are. But I got an email yesterday that so the final show was supposed to be like a Sunday matinee in like a week and a half. And so that was completely sold out. Like, there was like not a seat. But I got an email and they were like, hey, you know what? There's been such demand. We're going to do an evening show for like on that same Sunday, which I kind of felt bad for the people who bought the matinee ticket. I would be so annoyed.
I would be mad because they probably
so I
spend a
don't
lot of
know-
money for
I
that.
don't know
You know
if
what
they-
it's called producers be producing.
So I don't know if they like offered the matinee people to switch over like first dibs. Like that would have been probably the right thing to do, but I don't know if they did, but whatever. They opened an evening show and they emailed yesterday and they were like, hey, tickets are going to go on sale to the public at like 11 tomorrow. But like, because you signed up for the wait list, like you get like first dibs. So the tickets are going to open at 9. And so Cedric, like, I don't even know why you went on the website early.
Because I wanted to make sure I could log in.
Oh.
And it did take me like 8 minutes to change my password and get the
On
email.
telecharge.
Yeah, telecharge. It's like,
Yeah. So anyway, if they released
So
something
real.
early,
Yeah.
I might have been in like the second wave of like early dibs because they were already live at 8:55. So
Yeah.
Cedric got tickets for the final show for the British cast.
Yeah,
who,
we're like
wrote the show.
Yeah, we're like center, 6th
Like
row.
good seats. Yeah. So I'm super excited.
Yeah.
I'm super excited because I've
Is
never
it-
seen 5 actors and I've never seen the 5 original.
Hold
actors.
on. So they're switching out the actors for the final show.
No, it's the original.
It's the original cast final show.
Yeah.
And then starting the next day, it's the American cast will take over.
Oh,
So, and I've seen all 5 of the actors individually. I've just never seen them all 5 together. And like these guys, like 3 of the 5 wrote
Were the
the
creators,
show,
yeah.
like created the show with like a 4th friend who's like the director. Like they're like a little theater troupe out of England.
they're all going home and then they replace them all with American actors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which I mean, is to be fair, it was like on West End for a while before it came to Broadway, and then they've extended the Broadway run like 3 or 4 times. So
Yeah.
they've been
Yeah.
doing this for like
3-4 years
now.
now.
So I get it. They're probably exhausted. I don't know how. Like,
I mean,
you're a
it's been-
Broadway actor,
yeah,
it's 8 shows a week. Like,
Right. Don't get me started. I definitely have opinions on that. And yeah, I have a lot of opinions on that. And how I don't even know how I feel about it right now. I'm like, I'm gonna just live my mom life out in California for a while before I even think about if I want to do that again.
yeah.
Okay, sorry, that was a little tangent. But before we go, what's the latest on the S? The
The smartest scene.
Smart S.
The
I was
smart
gonna say
ass.
sweet S.
The
I was
sweet
like,
ass.
that's
sweet
the
ass.
sweet ass. The sweet ass
not
scene.
right.
Yeah, we could also do that.
No,
the sweet ass. Ooh, the sweet ass.
That,
scene.
yeah,
Can we
we'll get
just-
that later. We'll get that later.
Can we just call it the sweet ass scene? It's just so
Yeah.
close. I just want to say
Yeah.
the smart ass, the sweet ass,
Yeah.
the sweet ass, the smart ass scene.
Oh yeah.
Patent
Well, because
Smart
I
scene.
like the idea that we have hopefully a trademark pending on the smartest theme, because everyone else does a standard like J curve, and so now if you have smartass, then it implies something about everyone else. Whereas if you're just sweetass, then
No, it should be smart. I
know.
think because of the whole song,
Oh, the Sweet Ass Baboon song.
Yeah.
Yes, the Monda Green. There's a song out. I'm trying to remember what was the.
It's Sweetest Taboo.
The Sweetest Taboo
is the lyric. But it sounds like sweet ass baboon.
The Sweet Ass Baboon. And I don't remember who did the original, but it was somebody else covering. At a bar we were at, and I was like, "What's the Sweet Ass Baboon? And why would you sing a song about the baboon?" So that trademark has been filed.
It's been filed. When do you think it'll file?
It's pending. It will take like 6 to 12 months before it's live, but we're hoping for the Circle R.
Say that last part again.
So okay, so in trademark law, actually it's great for our viewers. In trademark law, you'll see brands that use the TM trademark, and then you'll see some that have a Circle R.
Oh yeah, what's the difference between that?
So the Circle R means it's registered with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, USPTO, and so most brands. You'll see major brands will have Circle R's next to their names. That means that it's registered, and there's like use guidelines, and you can actually cease and desist another company from using that mark. And
wait, for real?
Yeah. So that's why you can't just say like, I have my new beverage called Coca-Cola with with K's instead of C's.
So, but then what's TM?
TM is just a regular trademark. That means that it's a brand that your company likes to use, or it's something that you're calling your product or service. It's a branded product or service, but it's not registered and therefore not defensible. So if somebody just has a TM, sweet ass leggings or sweet ass TM leggings, you could copy that.
Really?
And just say this is our trademark leggings that we're selling as our premium line. So in the United States, Align, Lululemon does not have a registered trademark for Align. So if you look on their website, they have Align TM, and so we could actually come out with the Bezier Align.
And that's because there's a company that has the Circle R for Align.
Someone else has a line. It has a different spelling, but they were able to cease and desist Lululemon. Now, Lululemon does have Lululemon Align combined trademark as a registered trademark. They can use that as a Circle R, but because of confusion, they don't claim the Circle R on their website. If you actually go look at their product,
I always assumed TM you couldn't do it, right?
No, TM means TM means fair game.
Nothing?
Yeah, TM is it just means that we are so proud of what this is to us that we are going to put the TM, or it's pending, and then once it's registered, then you switch to the Circle R.
So if somebody has a Circle R, they can cease and desist other people who are trying to use the thing. What if somebody else had already been using that name, but that other person got it registered with a circle? Can you make that? Am I explaining this?
Yeah. Like if someone was using it first but didn't trademark it, and then you did trademark it, could you tell them to stop doing their thing even though they were doing it first?
Then, if the patent trademark office actually grants the trademark, you can actually go to the first company and cease and desist them. But they can also say, when did you start using it? We've been using this longer, and sometimes the trademarks can get transferred.
What
pretty much
about on social media?
The second on social media, what's the question for? Can you use it?
So if somebody,
but you got to be careful. Like they can,
I have some friends who have like a really cute following on social media, but somebody else has their name. And so, for example, at Kara Lindsay 1, Kara Lindsay, who is like amazing. She's done Glinda. She's Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion recently. She was in we met at Beautiful. She's got like over 70,000 followers, but somebody else has Cara Lindsay, so she's Cara Lindsay one. What if she registered her name? Like, would she be able to see this? She's
That
never asked
doesn't,
about this. She doesn't even
yeah,
care about this, but it's just an example in my mind. Could somebody like that cease and desist?
not easily, because the other person also has that name. This is not in American law, we're talking China now. Um, a company wanted to create the name Walmart.
Like
And
Walmart?
like Walmart, but
Walmart.
Walmart.
Okay.
And Walmart tried to has stores in China, and they tried to sue Walmart from like using that name. Although I'm kind of wondering because Wu means nothing or not. It's not necessarily, it was just a fun pun for them. Anyway, the judge pretty much threw out the case and saying, it's like, you know, your company Walmart was started by Walton, and Walmart was started by Mr. Wu here, who really was Mr. Wu. And so it's like, you know, you can't just block that because that is his name.
So you could start a Yalmart.
Yeah, it could be a Walmart. Yeah, but you have to be careful. Like a trademark registration must always be used to describe. So if you use it as a verb or a noun, then the trademark can actually fall into public domain, just because it just becomes common use. So Kleenex has had issues with tissue because it always must be a Kleenex tissue, not past the Kleenex. And Xerox had also run into issues because I need you to Xerox this document for me. It's not a Xerox copy machine.
What about Google?
I know
Can you
Google. I was just
it?
thinking.
So
Yeah.
Google, that's always been, if you look at anything Google ever says, they always say it's a Google search or like Google Workspace. They always use it. If you look carefully, it's always a descriptor of
They
what the
don't
product.
use it as
They,
a
they
verb.
never use it.
It's totally a verb. I need to Google
I mean,
this.
Yeah, you need to
Google
Google this. So
even if
there
you're
are
using,
dangers
like,
and yeah.
Bing as a search engine, you're Googling,
Yeah.
right? Like you're not Binging.
Yeah.
Like-
Who's binging? Nobody.
Yeah. Now unfortunately they didn't turn Bing into binge. Like, you know, when you just go down a Google hole or I feel like if Microsoft had gone into like having a binge session.
Oh, that's a
or,
missed opportunity.
Yeah, well, it would have been and I'm just thinking of this off the top of my head, but I feel like if they turned, like, when you just search for one thing, it's like, oh, I have a question, about trademarks, and then you just like search for one thing, and it turns into like 3 hours
down the
later.
rabbit hole, yeah.
3 hours later, you're looking up why mesothelioma is like the most expensive keyword on Google, but you're just gonna do it. But I do think like if Microsoft had like turned this into like a binge session, and then you took the rest of your branding, so it's like, oh, you like this topic, we should also let you like show up other things people for, and then like kind of like what Google does, but then it kind of like keeps you going and searching. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So taking it back to our smart S theme,
Yeah.
patent pending 6 to 12 months. We trademarked it.
Yeah, it's trademarked, and it's also been patent pending since I want to say like July or August.
Oh, that's going to be done soon.
Yeah, so it will take about probably another 2 years. But yeah, it's a long process.
Back when we thought you just submitted it, you said 6 to 12 months. Now you say
Thank
it's
you,
already
Becca.
been over 6 months, and now you're saying another 2 years?
It could be.
What's that?
Before for a utility patent to go through, takes a while. It will be published, and then everything works a little bit slowly, and then you have like 20 years to kind of keep it. But for now we're patent pending, and then and it's it's pretty much a Veer Rise theme. that has a convex and a concave region. And so,
Yes.
yeah. So
I don't know what that
yes.
means. I don't know what any
Uh,
of that means.
Yeah. So if yeah, we'll have to get props. But yeah, if I look on like a little shoehorn like here, yeah, you have the concave side because it curves
Yeah.
in, it caves in, and
Got
then
it.
if I turn it around, now it comes out, and so you have the convex side. And so what we did was I discovered that it's like, well, if you look at like basketball or footballs, everything, or you even take a lemon, slice it, and flatten it, it has a convex like perimeter. It's like the outside of the shape is
Yes. Yeah.
it's round. But if you look at most leggings, if you just hold them up, it has the little J curve. And so I was like, that doesn't make sense that you're trying to like wrap this round part of the body with a shape that is indented. So I always assumed
Huh.
that was why leggings like tend to be unflattering from some brands, is because like they curve in too much. So like you're flattening the booty instead of like wrapping or embracing it.
My last thought, thank you for explaining that because I've been doing my fitness journey since being postpartum a little over 4 months, and I've been wearing my Bezier leggings for most of my check-ins. And the
Yeah.
last check-in, I didn't have them around, and so I wore something else, and I looked way worse than I've been looking for all of my check-ins. I'm like, wait, is this what I really look like? Because I feel like maybe the Bezier ones are more flattering.
Well, no, the Bezier ones are more you.
Oh, oh,
Like, remember what I was saying? It's like a lot of
okay.
leggings have the dip, and so that means that
They're
they're
more
pushing in.
me.
So, I mean, would you rather have something that like holds you and supports you in place, like and your full roundness, or would you have something that like kind of like squishes you flat?
Well, for my fitness check-ins, I want to look as skinny as possible. But in
Yeah.
real but in real life, I want my curves to like be
Yeah.
bombacious. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah.
you want to be curvy where you're curvy, and then you want to be held in everywhere else, and that's kind of like what we do. The thighs squeeze in,
Yeah.
and the like hip area stays round.
Now that's what I'm talking about. And then this midsection, I needed to go.
Yeah, it can
I
also
went,
yeah.
I went to be
And yeah,
snatched.
yeah. And who doesn't?
Right.
Yeah.
No, and that's exactly what my leggings do. I'm like, okay, all right. I'm excited for the second gen.
Yeah,
Um,
and so this is what you say. It's like, so if you don't agree with like feeling snatched and you just want like everything to be floppy, leave a comment. Yeah.
No, but like
But if you do, like and subscribe.
I would also
Right.
argue though, for people who are like, I mean, yes, like, well, most people want to feel and look snatched, but like if that's not your primary goal, if your goal is comfort, I would also argue that leggings that are actually made to your shape are more comfortable than
They
leggings
are
that
more
not.
comfortable.
So
Yeah.
like if it's not as completely about the aesthetic, it's just about comfort, like that's also,
A
something
win
that, yeah.
from Bezier. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're my most comfortable leggings, that's for sure. And I just happen to look the best in them. So
Yeah. So I also got to get you a new pair with the
yes.
smart S theme.
Second
Yeah.
gen
Yeah, the Gen 2.
or Gen 2.
Yeah.
The second they get me in the
They're
mail, I'm
smarter
gonna
and
be
S-ier.
an S-ier.
Yeah.
That's what we're
Yeah.
talking about. All
That's
right.
what. Yeah. Yeah.
You guys, I think that's a wrap for today. This is great.
All right.
Okay.
I've
So
learned a lot.
we're slowly coming. I mean, even if all you do is use a title of show to steal another Broadway show, that's we just put in the brackets like it's Bezier title of show. Just insert TBD. Actually, that's perfect. If we just have the placeholder title of show,
I'd rather
title
be
of show,
9
and
people's favorite
favorite
thing than
thing,
100
100
people's
people's ninth favorite
thing.
thing. Yeah. Yeah.
I know that one.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We'll play songs from it later.
He said,
But yeah, but
okay.
let's do that. Let's keep this as title. It's title of a show, and what is it? It's an actor, doctor, and engineer. We'll just go alphabetical order. Start a leggings. Empire, business, act one. I don't know.
Act 1. Yes, we'll keep
Yeah.
playing with it. I love this. You guys are awesome. I love you guys.
Yeah.
We love you.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks, babe.
When are we posting?
Ooh. Wait, when do we want?
This is
Do you
on
want to do it
but-
this? Do we want to launch this month? Because we can launch this month.
Yeah, we can launch. I mean, if you have content you think is worth posting, just we should just start, posting. It's like
No,
this
this
is
is
all
where
like, yeah.
perfectionists can come in, or we can just start messy and refine later, which is
Well-
what I would recommend.
I think we start messy because I think like one of the main goals in the show has been transparency,
Yeah.
and I
Okay.
think that from
Okay.
transparency gets trust.
Yeah. All right. That was my biggest thing, is that we at least have 3 episodes in the can so that we can have a good,
I think you have a general sense of where this is going.
yeah.
And like our dynamic, and I think it's just like my thesis has been just get stuff out there, and like the algo will find the audience, and you don't really have to like suit stuff to the algo if you don't want to. And
Yeah,
I'm not.
we can figure out what it is and then let the algorithm find us instead of
Yeah,
us trying
I
to
think,
fit
like, what-
into.
Yeah, what Roy was saying, like he has like different ideas that go in different buckets. It's like fine, every bucket is different, but in our case, we're just selling this idea of an actor, doctor, and engineer, like walk into a leggings company. Walk into a
Yeah, actually, walk to it like it's gonna be perfect.
Yeah.
Got it. Awesome.
or walk in leggings. I think is something you could play with.
Okay, so just be prepared. I'm gonna start posting. It might be messy. It might not look refined or finished, but we can
And it
change it
doesn't
as we
have
go.
to be.
And it doesn't have to be, and we can change things in post and refine it in post. And as we go forward, like actually this thumbnail works way better, and then change old thumbnails if we want. Or we can leave it and let it, like, so we can see our own journey from this is what it started like on this episode through this episode, and then once we got to this episode we actually changed it to this. We could do that too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
It wouldn't look
be-
cohesive,
bec-
but it would be like,
since
Authentic.
it's authentic, since you have, since you know the 9 People's Favorite Things song, and like you caught that reference immediately, and because I was like, oh, it's intersection Broadway and everything else, I think we can call this title of show in brackets. It's title of show, shoot date.
okay, it's a longer conversation offline because SEO is, but
Don't worry about SEO. The algo does not. The algo these days relies on what's inside, not like how you label everything. I don't know if you've seen this on like Instagram. No one cares about hashtags anymore. Everything is based on content. Like
Okay.
they can look inside the video. They can see everything else. And then I think if you just see like title of show as the description, that's brandable in and of itself. That's enough. So if you were to search for my title of show, like I think we would come up. If we I mean I think it's worth a test. But I think if you publish like 3 or 4 things and we get a viewership, then it just shows like this is it's showing, not telling. Like instead of like saying like what this whole thing is, like no, it's it'll be title of show, and then somewhere in description we just say like that's
What
you
it
get the
is.
and you get to say an actor, doctor, engineer, like whatever, start a leggings company.
Okay, I love this actually. That's like not a bad idea. And if it is a bad idea, we'll change it later, but we can start there now. So
Yep, strong and wrong.
strong and wrong, baby.
Yeah.
Send me some bios for you guys, and I can start playing with some stuff.
Okay.
Good.
Sounds
right.
good. Thank
I'll
you.
see you guys soon.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye, Celine.